What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tara. If y'all know of anyone who has experience driving public transportation or a CDL license or experience driving buses, trucks, or anything that are in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, please let them know that DART Transportation is hiring. They seriously need a lot of help. Seriously. Because New Year's Eve, my job let us off early. I got off at 2 o'clock. The bus was supposed to be at, because I do park and ride, the bus is supposed to be at my bus stop at 2:02. So I left out of work like 5 minutes early just to make sure I would catch the bus in time. I'm there, 1:55, bus never shows up. And mind you, New Year's Eve, it was, I gotta come back, here come my bus, y'all. I'll let you know in a minute. My apologies, I have to complete the video when I got home. I didn't realize that as I was talking on the bus and recording, you can't actually hear my voice because it's so loud. What I was saying was, when I was waiting downtown for the bus to come, I called DART while I was freezing, standing in the rain. I called the DART station and the lady told me that they didn't have an operator, which means they didn't have a driver for that scheduled time. So if they don't have an operator or a driver, then if you're on that bus stop, you're just going to be waiting. And she told me that the next bus wouldn't be coming until 3:20. Thankfully, the building I work in isn't far from the bus stop. So I went back to the building that I work in to wait. This day, when I got off work, New Year's Eve, it was freezing in downtown Dallas, and it was raining on top of that. So I went to the bus stop to wait again. I got there 3:10, 3:15, 3:20, no bus. 3:25, no bus. Finally, he gets there around 3:30. And I said, man, I've been waiting, it's freezing cold out here. He said, yeah, sorry, we short of drivers. So that meant if I'd have just been standing out there waiting, thinking that the bus was coming at the scheduled bus times, it'd have been 2 more stops that I'd have thought the bus just didn't show up. There's no note on the bus stop or nothing to say, okay, there's no driver for this route. You just go waiting thinking the bus is going to come. You don't know it's not showing up until way past the time, because sometimes they do show up a few minutes late. There's a young lady that rides the bus every day with me in the morning. She sometimes gets off early, and I was telling her what had happened, and she said, well, yeah, that happens all the time. She said, when I get off early, she said, sometimes I'm at the bus stop and the bus doesn't show up. She said, I'll just be standing there waiting. And she's a young girl. She said she actually has to call her mom or somebody from her house to come pick her up, take her to the park and ride to get her car, and then go home. To ride the DART is not cheap. The DART monthly bus pass is $90 a month. It used to be $80 when I first started working downtown Dallas. Then about a year or maybe 2 years ago, it went up to $90. So I'm thinking, we're paying this monthly bus fee to have a ride. But also, word on the street is that when the pandemic hit, if y'all remember, there was a bus driver, I don't know what state and city he was in, but there was a bus driver when the pandemic first hit, and he posted a video saying that a passenger got on his bus with no mask and coughed in his face, and a few days later or something, it was in the news that that bus driver had passed away. I believe when that happened, most of the bus drivers have been there a long time, and they are retirement age or close to retirement age. I heard that when that happened, a lot of those bus drivers that were eligible for retirement, they retired. They made a lot of changes with the buses as far as riding. They put the bus drivers behind these plastic doors where you can't come in contact with them. And they also put signs where you can't sit next to a person. And right now, most of the companies in downtown Dallas, a lot of those companies have their employees working from home. So I think it's actually not a bad time to be a DART bus driver, mainly if you drive the DART Express. I don't know if you can pick and choose which bus that you drive when you apply, But the DART Express bus is different from the regular city bus. The DART Express bus is where you park your car at a designated DART parking lot, and it's called Park and Ride, which I think a lot of states have that now. You park your car and you get on the express bus, opposed to the DART City bus is the bus that stops all over the city, picking up people from everywhere. So if you know of anyone that's an experienced bus driver that's in need of employment in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex area, please tell them that DART Transportation is seriously in need of drivers right now. The buses are not full to capacity, because actually I know in the downtown Dallas area, a lot of the companies have their employees working from home, so there's not a lot of people on the bus now, at least the express bus. Because the bus I ride in the morning, there's no more than 10 people on the bus. As opposed to before the pandemic, it was full. There was a person in every seat. Now, downtown in the morning, it's like a ghost town. So if you're an experienced bus driver, you're in need of employment, please apply for DART Transportation, because they need drivers. If I had known the bus wasn't going to be coming for, almost 2 hours after I got off, I'd have just stayed at my desk, stayed at work. DART Transportation needs help immediately. Thank y'all for watching.
Stop requested. Parada solicitada. Please watch your step. Por favor, vigile por donde camina.